Hello, this is Sarita and I'm speaking to you today from Soulhenge, and I'm here to help you understand the truth about who you are. Now, what I wanted to share with you today was a ceremony that you can create for yourself, which is going to allow you to let go of trauma that you are holding within your body and within your life. So I really wanted to share the ceremony with you because I think many of us are finding these old wounds coming up, and we have the power to remove these traumas and these wounds from our energy field, from our bodies, from our lives, from our thoughts, just to remove them completely. We are so powerful because the power of intention coupled with conscious ceremony is extraordinary. I absolutely love ceremony. It's an extraordinary tool that we have really lost over time, and every time I do a ceremony, something extraordinary happens to me. It's a very complete way of creating change within your environment and within your life. It's a sacred tool, and we are being called to re-find within us and within our lives the sacredness of our existence. So I really encourage you to try this. It's going to take some effort. You're going to have to do it yourselves, but if you do it, you're going to find that it's such an empowering process, and you can create your own ceremonies for anything really. I always create all of my own ceremonies, and either for myself or for other people, and ceremonies that I've been involved with on my shamanic training have had deep, profound effects upon me, and they've really assisted me in shifting and changing. So this is the ceremony to remove trauma from your life, but basically you could use it to remove anything from your life really. So if you want to let go of an old relationship, or if you want to let go of a reoccurring pattern in your life, or thoughts that keep coming up, or fears, anything. You could let go of anything really, a job, anything. So this is how the ceremony goes. Basically, the ceremony calls you to first decide what it is that you're going to let go of. And then you need to go out, preferably on the land, although you could do this in a room. But if you do it in a room, you need to do it in a room where there is a window, okay? Most rooms have windows in them. But I would also say if the light from the window can shine onto the floor where you're going to perform the ceremony, it would be better. So the calling is to go out into nature, you're going to go out into nature, and you're going to collect, holding the intention that you're using these natural objects that you're collecting to create a circle for the ceremony. So for example, you could go out into nature and collect acorns or leaves or twigs or flowers or anything that you can use to form a circle. Okay, so if you could do the ceremony outside, you're going to collect all of those objects, holding the intention that you're collecting them for the ceremony. The whole thing is a sacred act, and you're then going to create a circle in your garden, or a circle on the floor of the room, in a place where light can shine through the window onto that circle. It doesn't have to be exactly on the circle, but light shining through onto the floor. Okay, so you're going to create this circular, sacred ceremonial space. Now, once you've created that space, what you're going to do is you're going to wait for the sunset. And as the sunset, so let's say you're going to need about half an hour or an hour if you want to really deeply go into this. As the sun is setting, what you're going to do is you're going to, using all of your will, all of the breath in your body, and all of your focused attention on your intention, you are going to begin to walk round and round that circle as the sun sets and it goes from light into darkness. And as you walk round and round that circle, you are going to be walking round and round the trauma in your life, or the relationship in your life, or the thing in your life that you are wishing to let go of, the pattern, if you like. So you're going to walk round and round the circle, holding the intention that this is the pattern that you're going to let go of. And I really want this to be an embodied experience for you. So the idea is, can you feel within your body where you're holding that trauma? Can you sense where you've had it in your life, how it's played out? You know, it may not be, you may not really see it. It might be a visceral sensation, or you might just be holding the intention, but you need to breathe and use your body and hold the intention as you're walking round and round the circle. So you're walking round and round in this circle, feeling the pattern or the experience of this trauma or the thing that you're trying to let go of as the sun sets, as the light goes down on the trauma, on the pattern. That's the first part of the ceremony. Then you are going to you're going to carry on with your normal day as you would, and then you're going to go into the second part of the ceremony, which is going to be as you go to sleep. So as you go to sleep, what you are doing is you're going to be holding the intention to dream a new way of being in your life. Okay, you don't have to remember the dream. Obviously, if you do remember the dream, that's great. Wake up and write it down. But you're just going to be dreaming with this intention through the night. So the best way to create an intentional dream is to the best way for me is I repeat my intention as I'm falling asleep. My intention is to dream a new way of being in my life. And I will repeat that intention over and over and over again as I fall asleep. Okay, so that's what you're doing. Some people say the intention 3 times, some people only need to say it once, but it's like you're falling into the dreamscape with this intention to, as the night goes on, to dream a new way of being. Okay, having set your alarm for the time just a few minutes before sunrise. So you're sleeping holding this intention. And when sun rises, just before, your alarm's going to go off and you are going to go back out to the circle in your garden or the circle in your room. And as the light begins to fill the room, or as the light begins to fill the world as the sun rises, you are going to begin to walk round and round your circle in the opposite direction, holding the intention that you are now walking into a new way of being without the trauma, without the pattern. The sun, the light is rising, the dawn is breaking into your life. And every step you take as you walk round and round this circle in the opposite direction, using your breath, feeling it in your body, bringing into your physical manifestation and your life a new way of being. You're allowing the dawn to break over your life, and you're going to walk round and around the circle as the sun rises on your new life, on this new day, in this new moment. And then when you are fully embodied in that resonant frequency, that new way of expressing yourself, you are going to give your thanks to the sun, the earth, yourself, and the trauma for showing you the way forward, how you can shift into a new perspective. So you're going to give your thanks to all of those things in any way that seems suitable for you. And then when you're finished, you are going to gather up all of those natural objects that created your ceremonial circle. And you are going to tell those objects that they are now nothing but natural objects. They're no longer magical objects, and you are going to give them back to nature, okay? And if you want, you can make a little offering to Mother Nature as well, whatever resonates with you. And that's the ceremony, and that's just one example of a really beautiful way that you can use manifestation and the sacred and breath and your body and intention in your life to change your life. So I really hope that some of you will try this ceremony, and if you do, please let me know what happens to you. I'm always excited to hear about all of your experiences, and it's lovely for everyone on the channel to hear about everyone else's experiences. And I'm sending you all of my love, all of my gratitude for what you are doing and how you are being in this world. And thank you so much for listening. And if this video has been helpful to you, please share it with anyone that you think will benefit. And that's it. Thank you very much.